I want to show you where the conic sections get their name. They get their name from cutting or sectioning a cone. So this is a cone, a wooden cone that I made with my dad's equipment and advice many years ago. And the first cut I want to show you on the cone is the cut along the bottom. So if we take a look at the bottom, you'll see the familiar circular shape, so that the one of the conic sections is a circle. And notice that even the rings in the wood are more or less circular in shape. The next cut to show you is what happens if, instead of cutting horizontally where I am perpendicular to the axis of the cone, if I cut at an angle. So cutting at an angle all the way through gives something that looks instead like an ellipse. So you see that familiar oval type pattern, you might describe it. It is an ellipse, so like an elongated circle. And you'll notice that even the rings of the wood there and here are elliptical in pattern. So that's another way. So yet another way to slice the cone would be to slice it at an angle where your slice is parallel to this side of the cone. So that if it is an infinitely long cone, then this slice would never still cut all the way through to the other side. So what would you get then? You see that you get a parabola. It's that familiar parabolic shape. And again, even the rings of the wood are in a parabolic pattern. So there's yet one more to show you what happens if you cut this way at a different angle. And that would be where you have a double napped cone. So we'll start with a cone where there's another identical cone on top where they meet at the point. So this should actually be a little closer together. This was a pen and pencil set that my dad made for me that following Christmas, but unfortunately the pen has leaked. But we wind up with being able to take a slice all the way through both cones, and when you do that, you see a hyperbola, the two branches of the hyperbola. And those are all of the different cuts you can make in a double napped cone, and those are the conic sections.